Greetings, fellow humans. I'm MartianBuu. Recently, I came out with a video titled Reno Rogue that was actually a Raza Priest video. I did that to highlight the new Rogue-themed Priest portrait that Priest got. But today I have for you an actual Reno Rogue list. On my Twitch channel, I frequently have viewer decks enabled, and one of the things you can do as a viewer is ask me to build a deck for you. A viewer asked me to build a Reno Rogue deck that had both Valeera the Hollow and N'Zoth the Corruptor in it, and this is what I came up with. The overall game plan of this deck is to get to the very late stages of the game where you've already drawn everything from your deck, and then shuffle a whole bunch of N'Zoth into your deck to put up repeated walls and threats at the same time, and wait for your opponent to run out of resources and win the game that way. The way that you get a bunch of N'Zoth into your deck is to play Togwaggle Scheme to shuffle a bunch of them into your deck. If the Togwaggle Scheme has been rotting in your hand all game, you'll shuffle a dozen N'Zoth into your deck towards the end of it. That may seem counterintuitive with the Highlander cards in here, but once the game has gone that late, you've already used them. So there's no conflict at that point. There's a secret package in here and a weapon package in here that are in there to filter through your deck while having something going on early on. That way you can interact with aggro and make sure that your control opponents are interacting with you and not advancing their own game plans. You can get pretty much infinite value with this deck through the Valeera Death Knight and Zola or Shadowcaster. What you do is you play any minion. Once you've gotten Valeera up, Zola that minion, and then with your copy of Zola in your hand, copy the Zola you just played on the field. So every turn you add that minion and 2 Zola and get that minion and Zola back to your hand. For example, you could play Wand Thief, then Zola that Wand Thief, and Zola the Zola, allowing you to get repeated value off of that Wand Thief. I only played one game with this deck, but it was a very spicy game, so I hope you enjoy, and thanks for watching. Do I just keep this hand? No. Not against Priest, right? Feels bad. This hand was lit against aggro. I regret tossing my weapon now that I have this. 60 more wins with Priest. Hopefully you'll get it done this weekend. Hopefully.
Here we go.
Need more channel points? You will gather them. I believe in you. Were you playing regular Big Priest or Noggin Fire Big Priest off stream? Regular Big Priest. I was about to switch to like my intention was to coin this out, but like if this is Big Priest, we kind of want it, right? So now I'm just gonna toss the coin for no reason. Feels bad. I was gonna switch to Rag only Big Priest, but then I decided I wanted to play some Tonk Hunter, so I did that instead. These are all bad. These are all gonna make me overdraw. All right. Rewarded for holding this. Please, not anything important. That was fine. So yeah, this and this. nothing else because I don't want to overdraw. Why do we not hex over the secret route? That thing's going to cost 11 now. They can never play it again. It allowed us to play more secrets. I had this out. I might not have it out later. Oh, like try to get the hex and then use the stunner. I see. That's a good point. Do you have any ideas for themes for the viewer decks? Yeah, but like I'm probably not going to do it until like at least next month. Ooh, this seems like a mistake, doesn't it? I haven't like put any more thought into it than when I brought it up before. So yeah, I am getting punished for not getting the
You cannot escape the shadow of death.
for not getting the hex from previously. All right. Rather have that in the pool than anything else, I suppose. Next turn, 2 times casters, like caster, then caster the caster. It's just hard BM. Alright, so...
Don't let the door hit you.
The problem is, like, I need to hex these things. So...
Death's shadow
Polymorph?
must choose soon.
I just need space in my hands. I don't care if it pulls stuff out.
Hand is too full.
Ah, rats. Well, stool. Now I can't even like set up a hex. Alright, well, now we can start like putting things back in their hand and be fine with it. It's a bit of damage, isn't it? 21. It's like lethal. We have to do something about it. Alright. Let's clog up their hand with unplayables. That only costs 7. So I guess we won't worry about it. This is such an oddly good matchup for this deck. Yeah, I think if I played it slightly better, we had it every time. Maybe messed up a bit. It's not a bad one to get. We still have Zola in there, right? So I can afford to like waste this. I have to play something else first. I guess it'll be this. So here. Then we're looking at 15, 22 damage, so we barely survive. We can Reno next turn as long as they don't have some kind of random burn. Please play like a Cahoon or something. No! That might clear their own board a bit. Why not copying Shadowcaster? I didn't want to die. You'll notice the attack on these minions is actually pretty high. So, in an effort to not die, I am having to not... Oh, sweet. Every time they get this back, we make their hand a little bit more stupid. Here. Before I do that, let's see if we can get a hex, or no. Will it give me a hex? I don't think so. That might be handy later. Might be handy now. Alright, so the plan for next turn is we're going to Stunner, Reno Jackson, Togwaggle scheme the stunners. Uh-oh. We don't have any more secrets. Oh, maybe we don't want to do that then. Whoopsie. We have exactly one secret left, so that's kind of bad news, Bears. Used to be Frost Nova Reno here. It'll be alright. Wait another turn. Guess I'll do that. I could make my weapon really big. Does that matter? I'd like to get value out of something, but Shuffle Reno, yeah. What made him so bad? Don't they care about Zephyrus anymore? I don't know that they're playing that bad. They're just doing their best. I'd love it if they played a couple cards this turn, so I could put those scrapyards in their hands. They have, ooh, nice. Feels bad. Wanted them to copy anything else there, but what can be done? So anyways, go ahead and get my secret. Then return that to the hands. And I guess we should kill one at this point. Doesn't make any sense to flick these things, right? Because then they just freeze up their hand. But flick seems like the type of thing that might be powerful later. Ruin your res pool. Heal.
We're gonna be rich.
Then sit on it? I don't know.
Hand is too full.
Hey Adrian, how you doing? Bounce stunner with my stunner. That would be good if, like, this is my last secret is the thing. So, like, now my stunners are pointless. I think it's infinite flicks is the plan now. You don't like infinite N'Zoth? Infinite flicks is probably what's happening if the N'Zoth dies. Does flick affect the rest pool? No. Gaz, thank you so much for following. Do burn cards get in the res pool? No. Alright, so hopefully they don't kill this N'Zoth. If they don't kill the N'Zoth, we can bounce it. Or we can make a bunch of them. And then how do they win? Nice. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 11 cost cards in their hand.
Almost out of cards.
It's a good top deck. Shoe. I can copy one more of these.
One stab, mini kill.
Oh, I missed it. How many was that? 17. Nice. That's a lot of Mon-Sat. All right. Boop. Boop. Hey, Svitzlov, how you doing? You don't want to trade the Colossus and flick both repops? Oh, like the little 7/7s that came out. Maybe. I think it's going to be hard to lose from this point. Should I Zola Flick, Zola Flick? Or Zola Flick, Zola Zola? How are we winning this? I can't see how we would possibly lose. Too many Nazath. Can you imagine, like, losing this game to a disconnect?
Silent death.
I think that was on Twitch's side. My game, like, Hearthstone stopped working too. Like, I had to reconnect to Hearthstone. It's gotta be my internet. No, he just has to deal with 15 more, yeah. Alright.
Silent death.
Gotta watch for Master Spells all, it's true. I have to craft Waggle Pick, it's such a fun card, it looks like, yeah. No Zola and Flick. I'm like risking it to get infinite is all. I don't think we need another Flick to win. So I'm just like risking it for the chance to get like extra Flick value is all. Hey, Zaristus. Do you ever play Hadronox Druid? I played a lot of it back in the day. I play it whenever a viewer suggests it. Like whenever a viewer requests it with the channel points, but because why not? I'm glad a big priest player. I have nothing against big priest players. The deck can be a little annoying to face at certain times, but I don't like wish them suffering. You do? Yeah, I know you guys can be pretty like vicious to people for their deck choices. I'm trying to make that not a thing. Doing my Marshy best.
Look at me. Silent death.
Well, now this card is dumb. So it's Deadly Poison, but we never drew it. Use Nitro or useless? Yeah, I think I'd rather just play this. This seems like the winning line. We don't need to play this. I'm glad this deck is getting to shine against a meta deck, and that there's an opponent willing to live out its true glory in the fullest. Yeah. Alright, well, looks like we're overdrawing a card next turn. No, we're not. Our deck has 20 cards in it. Why is our opponent still here after the scheme? I don't know why. They want to see some fun, I suppose. I don't know. I mean, they have like 5 cards they can never get out of their hands. This lineup got second place at a qualifier Monka. So that is Highlander, Priest with Cthulhu. Cthulhu with Ticketus and Restwix. And Yasharj, Nazoth, King Ferris, Cthulhu, Carnival Clown, Shaman. Spicy. Time slips by. We did it.